Hi there, we're back. After a 2-year break, we're back to Headrush videos. I had planned to make a video explaining my life through the bush of ghosts with the competition. I've had a FM9, I've had a Quad Cortex, but I wanted to come back to Headrush and I was going to explain why. But then, my brand new to me Headrush arrived. It's a Prime and it arrived full of Coca-Cola. So before we can make videos about using the Headrush, we got to fix the Headrush. I'll show you the problem. The bottom 3 right buttons, 10, 11 and 12, do this. I'm pushing really hard and then it snaps and it works. Not as bad, but still doing it. And worse. The others are fine. They work like they should. So I took the end cheek off and I had a look inside and there was a puddle of Coca-Cola. So and there's more evidence. Look on the front panel, you can see there's evidence of spillage. There was evidence on the top, but I cleaned it off before I discovered the sticky switches. So we got to fix it. Let's open it up. You take all the screws out of the bottom. There's 4 in the middle, 2 on the left, 4 on the back, 4 on the front, and 3 on each side. Did you get that? Anyway, if you can see a screw, take it out. Then you flip it over and you've got 3 2mm hex nuts on either side of the front plate. Take all of them out, 2mm hex like I said, and then the whole thing, take the side cheeks out. Yeah, look, don't pull it because you'll break that wire, which I think is the antenna for the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth, one of the two. Then you sort of lift the front up and move it forward and then back, and then it hinges on the back. Don't pull the back up because you'll break those ribbon cables. And there we are, we're inside, and there's the Coca-Cola. That had come in through the treadle, but luckily not touched the circuit board. And these 3 switches are no doubt full of Coca-Cola. I can't see any has come in. Now, luckily they're on little plugs, so to change them is a doddle. Let's close it down for a second. Now we know what we're dealing with. You want a 14mm spanner. Undo the nuts on the buttons. Easy enough. And open it up again. And now they just fall out. Easy peasy. So you pull them off. You can buy a replacement with the harness already on, but they're like 25 quid or something each. So I'm looking at £75 to fix this. But I'm a cheapskate. So I just bought some generic buttons. As you can see, there's no fluid has got in around the nuts on the top there. I think it's all come in to the switches via the little gap between the button and the threaded section. It's coming in there and then it's pulled in the bottom, and then when you push it, it sticks. So they're going in the bin. Anyway, I got some new ones, and now all I have to do is swap those little wires from the old ones to the new ones. It's an easy job. You can't even get them the wrong way around. It's a switch. If you're buying the switches, you want a normally open momentary switch. If it's got more than 2 connections, it's the wrong type. But normally open momentary is what it is. That just means when you push it, it makes contact. So teach yourself how to solder. It's easy. Take the wires off the old buttons, put them on the new buttons. And when you finish doing all that, it's time to do everything we've done so far in reverse. But there's a little modification you can do, which I did. Show you in a second, where my old sausagey fingers have put these plugs back in. You'd be amazed how hard they are to get in. I edited out like 3 minutes of me fumbling about. But that's the perils of being old and sad. Right, anyway, in it goes. Let's speed the video up, get the others in quick. Bish bosh. I then remembered that I always found the front row of the buttons on the Headrush too high. I would sometimes trigger them with the heel of my foot or the arch of my foot while I was touching a back button. So I wound up the locking nuts to lower the height of the front buttons. I'll show you that when we finish putting it together. Then I cleaned off the Coca-Cola because that's what it was. Isopropyl alcohol didn't touch it, but a wet wipe did. Get that all off, dry it off. Remember to wind up that locking nut on that button. Check the height, there we go. Put the nut on, good to go. Wind it up. So all that's left really now is to put it all together. Oh, look at me being fussy about the height. Right, get on with it. That's it. And now just tighten them all up. 14mm spanner. Do you see the front row are lower than the back row? I also put pedal toppers on, and I put tall boys on the back, so the back's really high and the front's really low. It makes it less prone to accident at gigs. Okay, now we put it back in the same order we took it apart. Be careful when you put the 3 screws in on the sides. Put them in very loosely so that it still moves, because on mine, when I put the left-hand side in, the right-hand side's thread weren't visible. So I needed to move the top about to get the screws in easily. Then once they're in and they're in the threads, tighten up both sides. And then once you've tightened up both sides, you can fight with the end cheek. Get that on. Come on, you swine. There we go. And then the right-hand side goes on easily. Flip it over and put your screws back. There's 4 under the treadle, like that. And there's 4 along the back, 4 along the front, 2 in the middle, and 3 on each plastic cheek on the ends. So it's pretty accessible, really. And if Headrush would sell the circuit boards in for parts inside, then this would be the best right to repair advert for the Headrush you could possibly get. There we go. So it's all back together. It's time to test it. Oh no, 2 more. There we go. Are we done? No, found another one. There we go. I did them in a weird order. Right, there we go. Let's flip it over, give it a little wipe. Delightful. Use the wet wipe to get the Coca-Cola off the front. Let's pretend we've got a new one, even though we know we've had to fix it. Bummer. Still got the screen protector on though, so I've got that thrill to come. Right, turning it on. Let's see. It's loaded. The tuner comes up, so that button's working. The other buttons are all working. Looks like we've got us a result. Turn it off. And relax. Job done. Okay. Well, I'm going to play with my new Prime for a bit now, and then I will make a video telling you why I moved from the Fractal and the Quad Cortex back to the Headrush, and hopefully we can learn a few weird things about the Headrush in the process. Nice to see you all again. Sorry I've been away. I feel like a dirty hooer, but I'm back. See you soon.